Once again, it's your boy J Bird 81. Back at y'all again. That last video where me and my sister was talking on the phone, you know. That's just one of the conversations me and my sister have, you know. Me and my sister, we so close and we talk about spiritual things so much. We've had like crazy situations in our life since she came back into my life back in 2014 after a divorce. And how the divorce happened was, it kind of blowed our mind as we were talking about it today. You know, we used to be Jehovah's Witnesses. Me and my sister no longer Jehovah's Witnesses. We don't claim ourselves as Christians, none of that. Now, anybody else listening, they'll probably be like, oh, they done gave up on God. That's a bad thing. But it's not that. It's just the fact that we woke up. And one thing I realized about life is when God has a calling for you, or the Creator has a calling for you, Elohim, at first you don't know what it looked like. Because my sister kept wondering, why am I in a marriage as a good mother, good to my husband, good to my children, and I'm being uprooted all of a sudden. Excuse me, y'all. I'm being uprooted all of a sudden. And then I thought about a situation that I had where I was like kind of being uprooted, and it was a situation where my family started to say crazy things, that they had bad visions that I was about to get killed, stuff like little crazy stuff like that. And I'm like, man, what's going on? And one day my family acted like they wanted. This was like back in 2012. So when I hear my sister today, she said, why am I being uprooted? And and I realized this is how God's calling works on people's lives. You may be in a situation where you got plans to do something, right? And then all of a sudden those plans never fall through. And you realize your Creator calling you to do something else way different from them plans. And there's a lot of people in life who've had calling from the Creator that I know that have had stories. Everybody's story was different, where they planned something and it didn't go that way. Or they was in something and then they got uprooted from something. So I always think about Job in the Bible, where Job was doing good, family doing good. He kept his prayers over his family, make sure his children was all right. If they did something wrong, he prayed for them just in case they sinned. And then, the devil came and tried, Satan came and tried God about Job. Like, oh, why you want to mess with Job? You see he all good. You see he doing his thing. He doing right by me. And he was like, yeah, of course he doing right by you, because you give him everything, Elohim. You give Job everything. So when they took Job children, and the Most High allowed, the devil to test Job and took his children out and took his money, and wife told him to curse Elohim and die. What Job said? Job said, Elohim give and Elohim take. So who am I to judge? Hey, Elohim will be done. Elohim does what he please. In all of that, it said that Job did not sin. You know why Job didn't sin? Because Job know everything that come and go, good or bad, is because of the will and the allowance and the permission of Elohim. When we can think and speak like Job, no matter what happened in your life, you unconditionally know Elohim does what Elohim pleases, whether Elohim want to take or give. Then you're on the right track. And a lot of people don't see that. Job's life was a situation where he could have blamed God for his children and stuff getting killed and this and that. Job didn't do that. He could have cursed God because of the situation. Even with his wife, on top of everything, telling him this. And then the 3 friends he thought he had that was speaking all kind of things like, it might be your fault, Job. No. Job said, Elohim give and Elohim take. I can't blame nobody. It's just what it is. So, me and my sister had that conversation, and I was saying to myself, this is why you have to accept things as they come and give thanks to the Most High no matter what. Because you may have plans, but Elohim got other plans. And if you're a child of Elohim, you can't go against the Elohim plan. If you do, the Elohim plan still gonna fall in place for Elohim. You just may not be a participant. And Elohim not gonna force you. Yet at the same time, Elohim don't want to kill his children. Elohim want to glorify his name knowing who his children are. So me and my sister, we had conversations like that, And that's just one of the many. Me and my sister and I had so many conversations, man, that if I'd have recorded them and uploaded them, it'll blow so many people's mind. How could a young man like me come from the same mama and same father that was married, have an older sister, me and her being the two oldest? I'm the oldest son, she the oldest daughter. We no longer Jehovah's Witness. We left religion, politics, sports. We left all that. Good parents to our children. Not married at the moment, but good parents to our children. And me and her, the only brother and sister in the family that talk deep spiritual things of Elohim. Deep spiritual things. Some of the phenomena that happened when me and her was together. Some of the phenomenon was happening, how the lightning strike over the phone on her side of town and the lightning striking on my side of town at the same time while me and her speaking on the phone. Like the Most High's was the connection between me and my sister's conversation. So she could be in Hollywood, Florida, speaking to me and lightning striking in the clouds dark and thunderstorm. And, I may be in Palm Beach, Florida, speaking to her on the phone and the lightning striking in the clouds dark. Like me and my sister have connections like that. That's why I say it's rare to have two black sheep in the same family. It's usually one. Thank you, 13 son. And that is rare. At birth, they tried to give me they gave me a root canal and epidural, and they tried to prescribe Ritalin, trying to damage my soul at an early age. Didn't happen. I'm still here. My sister, the one we had that phone conversation with that I uploaded, I forgot about that story where they was trying to give her a shot or, I don't know, a vaccine at a young age, a tetanus shot, or a booster shot, I think, and I don't remember, but I remember my mother saying 7 nurses, which I had forgot about that. 7 nurses had to hold my sister down when she was born. So, she came here a powerful soul. She born August 7th. I'm born on October 2nd. Which will be here in 2 weeks. October 2nd is on a Monday in the next 2 weeks. So, just another video on another wonderful day passing by. And I'm so grateful for this day. I'm grateful for my sister. Excuse me, y'all. And I'm grateful for, my family and the bloodline that I share. Grateful for the soul family and the unseen spiritual predecessors, ancestral beings that surround and guide. I'm grateful for my mother and father being married and together when we were born, and I had my mother, my father, me, and my sister. And I'm just grateful right now to know that the only thing that matters is Elohim. Ain't no Black Lives Matter, ain't no rainbow community matters, ain't no damn blue collar workers matter. Elohim, the creator, the unseen creator, Elohim matters. Because that's the one who blew the breath of life in everybody's nostrils right now that's on earth breathing. And if Elohim decide to send an earthquake over the whole earth, take the breath out of every nostril on the whole earth overnight, strike everything dead on the whole earth overnight, that's what Elohim, the creator, do. Like Job said, Elohim give and Elohim take. And the creator does what the creator pleases. Love y'all.